Right, so I've come out of Keswick on the Cumbria Way, heading towards Catbells, and mostly road walking. Saw those kids on the river having great fun. I was quite tempted by that. So I've just come off the road now and going out through, I think it's Fawe Park, F-A-W-E, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But anyway, it's a lot warmer than it looked when I left Keswick. So I'm reconsidering whether I should have put the trousers on instead of the shorts that I drove up in. Okay, so next objective is Catbells, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. Right, top of Catbells, incredible views all round. Down behind me is Maiden Moor, which is my next port of call. I'll turn the camera around and you can have a look at the view. So over there, of course, Skiddaw with a cloud skidding across it. Come round to Blencathra, and then Wallacrag over there, and behind that Clough Head. And then behind the first ridge with High Tove, etc., there's Fjallraven, all the way down to Fairfield, and then Ullscarf, Rosthwaite down in the valley, Langdale Pikes poking over the top, and Scorefell Massif over there, Glaramara, Seathwaite Fall, all that stuff. And over here, there's even more. Look at all that up. Beautiful. So I decided, because my wife Linda is down in Plymouth visiting her mother for a few days, and because we've been out to the lakes recently, and I just sort of, you know, look for some reason to come back, I thought I'd come up, have a couple of days out in the hills, a couple of nights out on the hills as well, and yeah, you know, have some fun. So I drove up this morning. The plan is, I've parked in Keswick. I've got 2 days worth of grub in the bag, and so I'm intending to camp tonight somewhere around sort of High Spy, Dalehead Tarn sort of area, and then in the morning go down to Rosthwaite through the quarries, and then up to Greenside Edge. Yeah, up to Greenside Edge, and then back along Ullscarf and High Tove, etc., to Wallacrag, or towards Wallacrag, and camp tomorrow night somewhere up, probably around High Tove area, and then walk back down to Keswick and go home. That's the plan. Yeah, see how it goes. Right, so just behind me is the top of Maiden Moor, unless it's over there. Well, I'm not going over there, it's too damn windy to film on anything that's not slightly hidden from the wind. So, on to High Spy, which is that away. Oh, I'm going to have to put my top back on soon. It's starting to get cold and the wind's whipping through. So there's a fairly constant wind whipping across and then some big gusts occasionally. Like that one. So whether I'll be able to camp on the top is starting to look a bit doubtful, but I'll find somewhere, no worries. It's about 6 o'clock now, I think, so have a quick look. 10 past 6, so I've still got a couple of hours to find somewhere to stay for the night. Wow. It's windy. Ooh. I must apologise, I haven't done a lot of filming along here because the wind is just horrendous. It was forecast 15 to 20 mile an hour. It's not. And it gets worse every time I try and film. So I've measured it at 38.7 with like a steady 25-30 and gusts up to 38. So yeah, I haven't done a lot of filming because it's just, you know, hard enough to stand up. But here we are, top of High Spy. Just get behind the cairn and have a rest out the wind for a minute. It's really strong. Now I was hoping to camp up on here, but I don't think that's on. So I'll go down, have a look at Dalehead Tarn, hope there's nobody else down there. But I'll have a poke around here just in case there's someone sheltered. But I still got like an hour and a half before I need to decide, so no great problems. But it's tough walking into the wind. But there you go. Oh. Right, let's try and find a pitch. Sheltered pitch up here. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'll have a look anyway. And then look for something lower down. So I had a scout about up on the top of High Spy looking for a pitch. I couldn't find anything flat out of the wind, so I thought I'd go down to Dalehead Tarn, which I did, but there were two guys there already, but they obviously didn't want me anywhere near, so I had a scout about there. There wasn't anywhere else there out of the wind either, so I thought what I'll do is I'll walk around the side of the mountain of High Spy and I'll find myself a pitch, sort of, you know, out of the worst of the wind, and with a view of the valley and where I'm going tomorrow. So so that's what I've done. It's getting quite late now. I'm going to get my tea, get to bed, get a nice long rest, and then tomorrow, yeah, and I'm going to be able to see the sunrise, which is really cool. So anyway, I'm going to get my tea and I'll catch up with you later. And here's the view from my tent. I'm sat in the vestibule doorway of my tent, and over here, over there, that's Fjallraven, all over there, and there's the valley going up to Greenup Edge, up above Rossrate, and round here Glaramara, going right around, and Scorfell in the clouds. Right, tonight's tea is Uncle Ben's, or Ben's original spicy chili rice. It's going in the pan. Pork sausage to add to the rice. I think half I want to do. go. And about 100 ml of water at once. Right, that should be enough. And light the gas. Let's try this. Yep, nice. It's starting to go cold now, so I got me puffy jacket on, down jacket. I'm going to go to bed in a minute, I think. Yeah, nothing else to do. I loaded a load of films onto my tablet, an old tablet, which worked well, but the tablet's sitting next to the router at home, so not much use really. And I've got no FM signal here, so I can't listen to the radio. So I might as well just go to bed, I reckon. Yeah, drink my coffee, go to bed. So, apologies for the paucity of filming today. I'll try and do better next time. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's quite late. It's 20 to 8 already. As you can hear, the wind's got up. It went down during the night. Woke me up at about 6, I think. Just flapping a bit. But yeah, nice quiet night. Got a fair bit of sleep. But then about 6:15 it started raining. And it's been raining ever since. And the clags come in. I can see the valley from here, but I can't see any hills. Well, I can sort of see some ghostly apparitions that look like they might be hills. Anyway, I've just boiled the kettle. Well, you know, boiled some water. Just gonna have a cup of tea, and I've got some porridge in one of these silicone bags that I saw RS Outdoors using once. Thought I'd try it. Porridge and some extra sultanas just to bulk it out. Then pack up, decide what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I was hoping to go up another hill, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Oh dear Lord. Okay, so I've managed to pack it up. Blowing a gale, chucking it down. Just wonderful. I've got to get back up there behind me, and then I can get on down the valley and decide what to do next. It's yeah, it's not pretty. Anyway, just show you, leaving no trace as always. Ah, yay. Right, onward and upward, or downward. Okay, I'm going to give up on this one. I'm going to put the camera away and give the weather best, get myself down in the valley, and then decide what to do. Right, so update. It took me forever to get down off the hill, down into the valley, down to the quarries. It's all very slippery, fairly high winds most of the way down, and it was chucking it down pretty much until I got down to the river outside Rothwaite, where I managed to get a phone signal briefly, and looks like the weather for this afternoon and overnight is even worse than it was this morning. So they say prolonged showers. I don't know what a prolonged shower is. I think I'd call that rain. Yeah, and high winds again with no clear summit, so I really don't see the point. So I'm going to bail. Then I had a decision to make. Do I go into Rosthwaite and wait for a bus to get back to Keswick where the car is, or shall I walk along the near the banks of the Derwent on the Cumbria Way? So I thought, as there isn't a bus for 2 hours, I might as well walk. So that's what I'm doing. Stopped raining now about 20 minutes ago, so I've taken the coats and waterproofs off and trying to dry out. Not what I was wanting really, but you know, doesn't work every time, does it? Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Right, approaching Keswick now, or at least I'm about halfway along the lake, which feels like approaching Keswick. Running into a lot more people now as well, and you can probably hear traffic on the road in the background. Oh dear. So, not the trip I wanted really, but good exercise. As I'm finding out today, carrying a backpack for 2 solid days isn't trivial. So, oh yay. I don't know, maybe it's the weather. It's, you know, the disappointment of it really. I would show you some views, but quite honestly, there aren't any really. Even Cat Bells has got his head in the clouds. So yeah, I'm making the right decision. I'm going to bail, go home and come back another day. As I said, I'm getting near Keswick, so I'm going to wrap it up here. And thank you very much for watching. It's probably, I don't know, it's not my greatest video, let's be honest. But sometimes it just doesn't work, does it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see some better videos than this that I've made. And I'll see you on the next one.